Boating in Thekkady is renowned as Kerala's premier boating experience, especially known for its opportunities to spot a variety of forest animals and birds. Afterward, opting for the jungle scout trek to enhance our chances of encountering wildlife. Given the limited options for night trekking in Kerala, this experience was truly exceptional. The following morning, we rose early and returned for another round of boating, knowing that the morning hours offer prime wildlife viewing opportunity. Today's forest expedition focused on sightings of elephants, sambar deers, wild gours and more. Our journey commenced from Ernakulam, reaching Thekkady by afternoon, where we promptly checked into our accommodations before heading straight to the boating area. Boating sessions typically starts at 3:30 p.m. and offer 5 boat services, each lasting about 1.5 hours. The first safari sets off at 7:30 a.m. with another session in the evening from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. The optimal times for spotting animals are during these morning and evening safaris. Unlike many forests where spotted deers are more common, Periyar Tiger Reserve boasts a significant population of sambar deer exclusively. Opting for an ecotourism program in this reserve virtually guarantees a sighting of these impressive creatures, which sometimes display remarkable comfort around the humans as well. This footage was captured in April, a time when the water level in the Periyar Dam typically decreases due to the dry weather in Tamil Nadu, leading to increased water usage. Before the construction of the dam, these areas were lush forests. As the water level rose, many trees became submerged. The broken branches visible are remains of these submerged trees. This bird is a normal crane which we normally see near our hometowns. The bird which we are observing is an Asian woolly-necked crane, commonly found near swamps and water bodies, unlike the typical cranes we see near our hometowns. These cranes are classified under the red category by the IUCN due to the severe threat of extinction. They have a lazy behavior, often opting to feast on frogs, crabs and similar creatures rather than a fish. They tend to stick to their usual habitats and routines. Over there, we can also spot a beautiful great cormorant, a distinguished member of its species. They are perched in their nest and it's challenging to distinguish between the males and females. As the sun's heat diminishes, animals gradually emerge from the woods, like this group of sambar deer we are observing. I chose both the morning and evening safaris because animals tend to retreat into the forest during the afternoon heat and become more active when it is cooler. They prefer staying in the shaded areas during hot afternoons, especially elephants, rather than wandering around. Let me outline why Thekkady is renowned in Kerala. Our neighbouring states Karnataka and Tamil Nadu boast several forest reserves offering various safari options, predominantly vehicle safaris without trekking opportunities. We have explored places like Bandipur, Kabini, Muthumalai and others, witnessing numerous sightings. However, in Kerala, Parambikulam Tiger Reserve and Gavi, which offers a safari on tar roads. Parambikulam Tiger Reserve has lower animal density and fewer sightings. Visitors familiar with Wayanad's 2 forest reserves understand the safari conditions over there. Despite multiple visits, proper animal sightings are elusive. Thekkady emerges as a prime choice due to its superior animal density compared to other reserves. The unique boating safari adds to its allure, offering a different and attractive experience for visitors. Many people may have physical limitations for trekking, making boating safaris an enjoyable alternative with ample animal sightings. These factors collectively establish Thekkady as a significant destination for those seeking extensive animal sightings. Our plan includes participating in the evening boat safari today and the morning boat safari tomorrow to maximize our chances of wildlife sightings. When considering vacation destinations, Thekkady stands out as a choice you can confidently make. Boating, although is a highlight, is not the sole attraction over here. The area offers a range of other activities as well. A group of Indian girls have come down to drink water from the pond. The temperature here makes them thirsty faster, so they have come down near the dam as the heat of the day has started to reduce. Let me provide you with the details of boat safaris. There are 2 boat safaris available, one operated by the Forest Department and the other by KTDC. The ticket price for both are same at 255 rupees per person. The forest entry charge is an additional of 45 rupees collective separately. Therefore, a safari for a total of 300 rupees is quite affordable. Tickets can also be booked online at periyar.org with no additional cost. However, if you book through the KTDC website, the total cost will be 450 rupees including the reservation charge. The Forest Department's boat charges only 85 rupees for children, whereas the KTDC boat requires everyone to pay full ticket regardless of the age. When trying to book tickets online, they are often sold out, especially on the weekends. However, you can buy tickets directly over here. They allocate some tickets for both online and offline customers. There's a banyan tree along the boating area, which increases the chances of spotting hornbills. Sometimes they come in large groups. The great Indian hornbill's favorite food is the banyan figs. Apart from the boat safari, you can also spot these hornbills randomly in this area, particularly in the trees near the boating office. Our evening safari is coming to an end and we are slowly heading back to our room. Those 2 boats are from KTDC and they usually travel together. They are a bit faster than the Forest Department boats because they are made of fiber, while the boat we are on is made of iron. The boating experience was quite impressive and did not disappoint us. Now we are heading back and staying at the Woodnote Resort at Thekkady. We have also booked a night trek at 10 p.m. We have already reached here by yesterday, and it's not just the loveliness that make this property attractive, but it has a closed and neat swimming pool and a pretty restaurant. For those who wish to take this package or just to spend some days here, I will give the contact details in the description box. After finishing dinner and starting our Jungle Scout, which is our night trekking adventure, we have opened the gate and are entering into the forest. Let me provide some details about the Jungle Scout. It is an ecotourism activity for those interested in trekking inside the forest. The night trekking sessions are scheduled for 3 hours and takes place 3 times a day, at 7 p.m., 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. So we have chosen the 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. trek, though we expect to finish in about 2.5 hours. We will be given torches which we must return afterward. But it is always better to carry a high-powered torch along with us. Our first sighting is a wake. It belongs to the species of civets. It usually stays in the trees, but this one prefers being on the ground. Notice the spirals on its tail. Civets typically have tails of a single color. Our next sighting is a sambar deer. Without venturing too deep into the forest, we can see that these sambar deers stay close to the human presence as they're scared of tigers and wild dogs. That boar started walking to us, so we decided not to take any risks and moved away. The Jungle Scout should be booked in advance through their website, and it costs 1,500 per person. The trek requires a minimum booking of at least 2 people, and we have some people from Goa accompanying us. These owls are the primary hunters during the night. They usually feast on small creatures like rats and squirrels, but they are also capable of catching birds and animals as large as themselves. If you listen carefully, you can notice that there was no sound when that owl flew away. In contrast, if any other bird as large as an owl flies, the wings would make noise for sure. This behavior allows the owls to approach their prey unnoticed. Look, these wild cows keep grazing both during the day and night. There's a lot of greenery inside this Periyar forest. Let's take a moment to enjoy the night beauty of this forest. Here is the camp shed of the forest guards. Since there are sandalwood trees within the forest, guards are always present over here. The fire is not only to keep us warm, but also to defend from the wild animals. In case elephants approach, there are also tree houses on the top for safety. These guards not only stay here but also conduct night patrols near the sandalwood trees. The Jungle Scout activity was created because of the night patrolling. Since there is already forest patrolling, the guards thought they could accompany few tourists as an additional income. So this is a sandalwood tree. Each tree is numbered regardless of its size. Those creatures that just passed by were porcupines. I couldn't take out my main camera in time because they moved too quickly. During the night trekking, we usually do not venture deep into the thick forests. We stay near the forest office area itself. However, during the daytime, we can explore the deeper and denser forests. Due to the frequent human presence over here, wildcats like tigers and leopards rarely show up. Consequently, animals like wild cows and deer, which are scared of big cats, also avoid the thick forest, making it easier for us to spot them. We finished our night trekking, returned to our room, had a good sleep, and now we are heading for the morning boating. So this is the ticket counter. As mentioned, half of the tickets can be booked online and the other half offline. If it's a weekend, we need to arrive at least 1.5 hours early to get a ticket. We cannot bring our vehicle to the boating starting point. There is a large parking area provided by the Periyar Tiger Reserve, where we should park our vehicles and take their bus to the boating area. The bus service runs every 15 minutes from the parking area. It is a cold morning and there are a lot of people over here for the boating. When we buy our tickets, we will be given seat numbers and are supposed to sit accordingly. Look at that long pole over there. It's a scale used to measure the water level of the reservoir. The maximum height marked on that scale is 145 feet. During the previous rainy season, the water level rose up to 141 feet, and now it is 117 feet. Those people heading for trekking are starting the morning nature walk. The beginning of the nature walk program is near our boating office. The fee for the nature walk is only 400 rupees and is a great experience for forest lovers. Our first morning sighting is a family of pigs, a father, a mother and 4 piglets. The chances of seeing wildlife during the morning safari are higher. Over there, we can also spot a beautiful great cormorant. They have gone underwater for fishing and are drying themselves by spreading their wings. There is a group of Indian cow that have come to drink water. Most of them are females. The visuals are not very clear due to the sunlight, but they are still very beautiful, aren't they? Since the water level in ponds and other water bodies are lower these days, animals may come to the reservoir to quench their thirst. Therefore, the chances of spotting wild animals are higher during the summer seasons. Wild goats, sambadis and elephants are the main sightings over here. Elephants are seen at least 4 days a week. Tiger sightings are the rarest, occurring only like once in a 4 months or 5 months. There was also a leopard sighting this week. When booking tickets online, you can book up to 2 months in advance on the Forest Department's website. But when you book at the KTDC website, you can book tickets only for 1 month prior advance dates. To maximize our chances of seeing wildlife, we must remain quiet during our boating. Standing and walking around in the boat is not allowed. After the Thekkady incident in 2009, where the boat tilted into the water when all the tourists rushed to one side to see an elephant, strict rules and orders are now enforced on the boat. There are 2 elephants over there. Usually groups of elephants can be spotted, but now there are only 2. These elephants are still scared of boat sounds and run back into the forest when they see boats arriving. So if you're planning to trip to Thekkady, let me provide you with some information. While there are many ecotourism options available in the Periyar Tiger Reserve, the boating safari is the only activity where children are allowed. Kids below 8 years old are not permitted in any other activities. Periyar Tiger Reserve is not the only attraction in Thekkady. The elephant safari in Thekkady is also very famous. Additionally, there is a grape farm in Kambam, Gavi, Satram and many other places to explore. You can travel to these places in your vehicle or jeep services are available. If you book a nice resort to stay in, they will assist you in visiting the attractions and places nearby. Over there is a striped-necked mongoose, which is uncommon in our hometowns. This kind is the largest mongoose in Asia. There is a stark-billed kingfisher. It may not look beautiful from this distance, but it is quite striking when it is closer. Also, binoculars are available for rent at a cost of 100 rupees. If you do not have a camera, the guides can help you take pictures with your phone using the binoculars. They place the phone's camera near the binocular lens to capture the quality pictures. The guides here are very cooperative and supportive. For those preferring public transport to reach Thekkady from Thotupuzha or Kottayam, get down at Kumuli bus stand. Kumuli and Thekkady are in the same area. From there you can walk for 5 to 10 minutes to reach the Forest Department's parking area and then take a bus to the boating point. I will provide the parking area's location in the description box. So that's all about our Thekkady adventure. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll meet soon with our next forest story.